Okay. And here is the woman of the hour, Daiichi Ruby. Oh, I mean, Case feels pretty good too, but Daiichi Ruby Power. All you need is a single merge. That is very interesting to think about. And on the one hand, I would love to clear up my borrow slot, but there is definitely a question regarding just how good it would be to spend my gems now rather than wait until the anniversary and pick that one up alongside the... Oh, you dumb motherfuckers. People are requesting sashes. I'm not giving sashes. So there's a real... Well, as good as Daiichi Ruby is, I believe the best course of action is to simply wait. Cafe. I'm gonna lock these in. There is the BGM. We got Seeking the Pearl. Hot, but no. There, and here we go. Banner of the Hour. Is it a good idea to do polls here? I was really thinking about it. And I believe the best way to answer that question is how many sprint and mile CMs are we going to get until the second anniversary? If I remember correctly, the second anniversary period is around late December. Back half of December, maybe early January, depending on how it's structured, but it should be a lot sooner. Be a lot sooner to it. And if that's the case, let's go to Champions Meeting. We'll go next, Libra Cup. So Libra Cup's gonna be mile. Obviously, that's the reason why Daiichi Ruby Power is relevant. Next up after that is Scorpio Cup. Scorpio Cup is a medium. Daiichi Ruby Power is not relevant there. Sagittarius Cup is not Aravakinen long. Daiichi Ruby Power is again not relevant here. Capricorn is gonna be a CM around the October period, and it is a sprint. It's very interesting to think about. Sprint. Oh, I think this is based on Takamatsu no Yakinen. That's interesting. Now let's go to Uma.moe for the timeline. Actually, I should probably set up the daily race. Let me just set up the daily race. Have this set up while I'm doing my investigation on the side. I'm gonna let this play out, even though it's a complete stomp on Suzuka's part. The other reason to go to Uma.moe is to get people who have Ruby Power. Let me see, so we got the timeline. So, here we are. Ruby Power, banner, and by the time we go to October, Hate Scout, wait a minute, what? Oh yeah, this is probably the New Year banner. New Year's in September. Sure. Yeah, actually Christmas in October. So we're getting a real nightmare before Christmas. Dude, that's why I honestly think the mismatching holiday events are fine, because you can do some funny shit about it. You can do a Nightmare Before Christmas type of reference if you're celebrating Christmas a few months early. If you're celebrating Christmas even earlier than that, you can do the reference to Christmas in July. shit, that well, that's a very definitely gonna be a deep cut for the more modern audience. God, great. Oh, Palmer's actually being added to the legendary. Capricorn Cup, we got. It's actually gonna be around early November. The Capricorn Cup. Huh. Oh, I'm getting overwhelmed by various. Sagittarius gonna be around. Would be around. October. Yeah, around mid-October. Early November is the Capricorn Cup. Helios comes out a few days into the Capricorn Cup. So that'd be interesting to enter here in. Let's see what else we got here. I mean, is there anything that I would want? Hold on. So is there anything I would want? Specifically before all this happens. Any specific thing I want to pull for? Zephyr is cute. No, I think, yeah, Helios is interesting. Definitely has potential. Okay, so I think this is the second anniversary, right? The Paid Scout guaranteed. Yeah, so second anniversary shit's actually in late November. Okay. This is actually really interesting because if I remember correctly, yeah, you could just do the second anniversary does have an option to go get to just get a card, and then we can just use a rainbow crystal to get another copy. So we can get Daiichi Ruby Power there. The next champion meeting, Aquarius Cup, right? Aquarius Cup is a mile, so sprint mile back to back. It's the only thing that would be a problem would be I would have to borrow. It'd be Daiichi Ruby Power. Have to borrow her for if I want to make a sprint cafe. And, man. Do I really want to make a sprint cafe? I know I'm kind of betraying my love of cafe if I build anyone else as my ace, but I just think it'd be easier to have someone else as my ace. That's the Because the way I see it, I'm just thinking, dude, what if I just build like Curran? I think Curran's way less annoying to play. In the context of a sprint team, I mean. I could just play Curran, and my double debuffers just go to town. Absolutely. And I could instead save my gems for the Summer Marozensky card. That's gonna be pretty good. Oh no, Major Ramono Wit is in early December. Holy shit. Yeah, because this is the second anniversary shit. Second anniversary shit's gonna have Ramonu Wit, which is going to be freaking insane. Jungle Pocket. It also has Jungle Pocket Speed, which I heard good things about. This is an SR, of course. And then we have Ramonu Wit, which is insane. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. Everything I know. I would definitely want to grab at least 2 sparks because that is those are very good odds. And there's the new training scenario in the second anniversary, which is Grandmasters. The problem with Grandmasters is that this now becomes the 3 Goddesses card is a permanently on the borrow slot. If you're borrowing any other card that isn't the Greek goddesses during this scenario, you're just playing the game wrong. You are actually just playing the game wrong. The crazy thing is that the Pisces Cup is apparently coming out right when the, well, rather not with, well, Three Goddesses card rather is coming out in the middle of the Pisces Cup. So that's going to be really interesting that people are going to have to essentially rebuild their aces during this event, during the event. I think that only happened one other time, I believe. I can't remember if it was for Throne. I can't remember if it was for Throne though. This is a medium, right? So there's still a lot of CMs to go, but yeah, making sure I use the 2nd anniversary to get Daiichi Ruby Power is very important for all my backliners. Daiichi Ruby Power is predicted to give us. Hello, Misawa Mao. Hello. First line here. I'm just taking a look at Game Torah, which is why the game's frozen right now. I'm not showing it what I'm looking at in Game Torah because I kind of just don't like showing off what's on the screen right now. Or rather, I don't like showing off what's on my computer monitor. I don't have anything bad, but I'm always just very, 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 as you could say, paranoid that I'm suddenly gonna get a pop-up that shows my real-life address, my legal name, my social security number, my underwear color. Just that would not be great. Yeah, I'm also eating here at IRL, so if I go quiet for a few moments because I have food in my mouth. I'm checking out on Game Torah. I mean, I guess I could just show you right now. I guess it's not that. I guess it wouldn't be that bad. It's gonna be. I have to make this real quick though. Boom. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at the timeline for what characters are coming out. How long do I have until her? Because this is gonna be a very, very, very big deal to say the least. Mejiro Ramonu Wit is gonna be a very, very big deal. I'm trying to see what do we have here. Worth it. The other thing I'm checking out is just other Umas that are specialized in short distances, such as Daiichi Ruby. Because I don't mind running Cafe as an ace in places Cafe has no business in being, such as the Sprint and Mile CMs. But, yeah. It's one of those things where it just becomes very, very difficult. I'm currently running Cafe as my ace in this CM. And believe me, trying to get dirt from G to S took years off my life. I'm pretty sure trying to get dirt and medium on S while also getting a build that wasn't a load of ass took years off my life. Must pull on Ramono. Everything else is just True. Obviously, the real meta in this game is pull for cards. You always pull for cards. If you're pull for characters, you're wrong. But yeah, the thing is that it's less fun for me if I'm just picking constantly the sweaty meta picks of just playing cards and cards over and over and over and over and over. So I want to at least pick up some characters. And I'm trying to see. Oshimeta's admirable. Yeah, I do. I do wanna get you know, Cafe to win at least one CM, but at the same time, I wanna also get someone else for the shorter distance races, so I don't have to break my back over trying to get that ace, because I was really burning through all 5 borrows every single day over and over until I finally got a Cafe that could win. Not very consistently, because in a world where everyone's running Christmas Oguri, nothing besides her is very consistent. Well, unless you're running what's the girl called, Kupanoriki, but that she has her own issues with the whole 6 green skills being a necessity on her. So it's pretty much just Christmas Oguri for the easy peasy pick. Right. Right, so major remote width, very important. But right now, my gems, I was considering getting Daiichi Ruby Power because while I could just borrow Power Ruby, I also recognize that freeing up the borrow slot is very good. It feels really, really good to have your borrow slot freed up. And when it comes to this scenario, see this scenario right here, the Grandmasters, once this card drops, this is going to be the only thing we borrow from here on out until the next scenario comes out. The only people is going to be a lot like Throne, where the only people pulling it are whales and bot accounts that you follow. That just means that if you were relying on the borrow for literally anything else, then you're kind of cooked. And that's going to be a bit interesting, because while mile and sprint isn't going to be an issue for a while, since Aries Cup is a long, wait, 3,200 meters long. Oh shit, that's Cafe worthy. That's if I don't get my Cafe win in any of the upcoming long CMs, then oh brother, there is something wrong with me. There is something fundamentally wrong with me, and I need to go back to the drawing board and learn how to play this game. If I can't get Cafe to win at least one of the long CMs. Yeah, a lot of this is just very deep into the future, so not something that we're gonna be thinking about, worrying about now. The other issue though is that after this insanity, the insanity that is Umamusume with, I definitely want Laurel, and I also want Neo Uni. You can check which one of your Uma's you can check which one of your Uma's 1 CMs? I think you can. I remember the very first CM of the game, the very first one. I won Group B with Base Oguri. Obviously, Christmas Oguri wasn't out yet, but yes, it has been a bit difficult for me to win every now and then. I do win Group B every now and again, and I did get to Group A at least once. I got to Group A at least one time, and that was thanks to Christmas Oguri. I was using Christmas Oguri, and I got so many wins with her. Ultimately, I lost the Group A finals, but I did get second place, and it was about I think 1 lane, maybe half a lane away from surpassing the lead. So I did come pretty close, but it did got me thinking about why I play this game. Why do we play? I think Christmas Oguri is good as a safety net in case I really need something quick and easy to win with. But at the same time, I do have to think, is it fun to win with Oguri? Yes, but it's also fun, even more so in my opinion, to win with the characters I enjoy winning with. Such as Cafe. Seeing Cafe coming up from the back, just triggering all her Axels and surpassing Oguri at the very end, that convinced me. I have to do Oshi picks for CMs. I just have to. I don't think I can play this game any other way anymore. It's your to play how you like Metaslave and Fine Pro. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's any shame in being playing for meta, because I remember speaking with someone who was really into meta, not in Umamusume, rather in another game, and he said that he always follows the meta in every game he takes seriously because he finds winning at the highest possible level of every game fun, and that could be very interesting to watch. I don't think there's any shame in that. Of course, I'm not a super duper sweaty player like he was, so I need to find some other reason to play these games.
ここでパールクエスチョン。ご当地弁当を世界一好きなのは誰？そう、私よ。
Regional bento.
セカンドパールクエスチョン。購買にご当地弁当入荷をリクエストしたのはそう、私よ。
I didn't even get to answer that.
ラスト。ご当地弁当はご当地で食べるものという仕入れ担当者の固定概念を覆したのはそう、私よ。
How's my CM17? I think I can show you the win rate so far. Hold on.
ご当地弁当を食べることでご当地を知る。そんな弁当の世界もある。最後はソウルで分かり合えたわ。コーヒー。
I think we can see. Right? So we got these characters. Pay no mind to my collection of debuffers. This is the only thing that matters right here. We got, yeah, version 4. And believe me, I made multiple other cafes after this one. I made so many cafes after this one. None of them hit Dirt S, Medium S. And trying to get, sometimes the event chain of the cards didn't finish. For example, there was a time when I think there was a time I got Dirt S, Medium A, but I didn't get On Your Left. Can I see your parent cafe deck? Yeah, this could have been better, I'll admit. This could have been so much better. I think there was definitely a point where I swapped over after this, I think I swapped over to 2 speed, 2 wit, and Creek. But yeah, ultimately, yeah. I gotta be honest, this definitely could have been much better. I mean, the fact that she got a loss is something. But yeah, this definitely could have been much better. I absolutely could have gone much better. But like I said, there was a point when I was building this cafe and subsequent cafes where I was burning through all 5 borrows a day and playing for several hours. At some point, I had to accept, you know what? At some point, you have to find what your limit is and cut it down. Yeah, you gotta run 3 speed. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, see, that's kind of the dilemma here. The dilemma is that 3 speed is ideal on cafe because Lamau no speed bonus. But if you're running 3 speed, but see, for this CM, you had to run at least 1 stamina card. Because if you're trying to go into this place with not enough stamina, you were gonna get cooked by the murmurs, or at least that was the fear. At the end of the day, I didn't actually ended up seeing that many murmurs. If anything, I saw more DOMs than anything. So I think I absolutely should have probably dropped the creek for another wit. Yeah, that's about the only thing I would have changed if I could go back in time and punch myself in the face before I made this cafe, is to drop this creek for another wit card and just... Yeah, now it's mostly Doms. Yeah, exactly. I was running... Yeah, like right here, for example, I was originally running these two murmurs. So I was running these two. But at the end, I didn't actually have a good enough win rate with them. What did finally get me a good enough win rate was running the Doms. Just double Doms, and the win rate just went up. I should have just started with Doms from the very start. That's the other thing I would have told myself, is just don't waste your time with making murmurs or running them. Just go with the Doms, and you'll be fine. But thankfully, the next CM seems okay. I am running Cafe for that CM, of course. But all I gotta say, though, is that I have to find something to do with for those shorter distance runs. Because if I... Oh yeah, I gotta... Of course. As for request. Who do I want to dump out? No need Creek, so I guess he'll do better. Yeah, we don't need Creek. We just need to run Daiichi Ruby Power. All we need is Daiichi Ruby Power. That's all we need. Although, allegedly, I also heard that the baby version of the skill... I forgot what it was called. I think it's called Leap Forward. I heard that is apparently good enough. So, maybe I'll just go to Chronogenesis or Uma.moe and try to find just the most cracked ass late surger parent imaginable that also has that, in addition to having the camping trip Mejiro Dobro, because apparently you need that, and you need the camping Mejiro Dobro, but you also need on your left, of course, but you also need Ryan's ult, but you also need you need so many things to go right. I don't think I need to pick that, right? No, I don't think that. The problem is that there's so many dirt that I'm currently using as parents or something. Is this good for anything? Is this good for anything? I would say no. I would say no. This is not good for anything. So I'm just gonna dump route for now. Late ends doing the groundwork round. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I thought for sure to myself, hey guys, hey, just run late end closer. You don't have to worry about groundwork. But then Leap Forward is now a thing, and all of a sudden we have to do that. We have to do groundwork bullshit. Or you just put Daiichi Ruby Power and you just don't think about that anymore. Oh yeah, I remember now. I can send... Wait, can I just send a... Yeah, in the indie linear. Okay, yeah. So the only thing, yeah, so I can send, as long as the requirements isn't something, say, for example, graded giant, as long as there's no epithet requirements, I can just send them. this. I can do better than this. Wait, does this not have groundwork? Oh, it does have groundwork. I mean, nah. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna dump it out. I can do better than that. I know I have this data set up here because I actually started this run and I never actually kept playing it. I think it was just, yeah, yesterday. Because I'm trying to make a Dominator, because my previous Dominator, Tachyon, doesn't have enough of the hesitant skills. I think she only has hesitant late, hesitant pace. I'm gonna need a lot more than that for the next CM. Ideally, if we can get all 4 of them, I can just move on with my life. Indie run my debuffers? That I guess I could. Okay, so would that work? Wait, would that work? Isn't it more efficient to try to manually get it, or is it all? Is it all the same? I mean, don't get me wrong. If it's dead ass the same thing, I could just delete this run. I'm not attached to this, and in fact, the sooner I can start doing the cafe ace grind, the better. So if it turns out it's actually legit that an indie run actually is not a huge drop off versus just doing it manually, like, I'll take it. Oh shit, man, I'll take it. Less effort, but not as good. Less effort, but not as good. But by how much? Because if their wit still hits, they still hit 1200 wit and get all the hesitant skills, then I don't know. I think it could still be. They get all the hesitant skills, and their wit still hits 1200. I think that should be good enough, right? Or is there something more to it? Am I missing something? No chance for 1200 wit. Okay, yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, that's absolutely what I'm worried about. Because if we don't hit that threshold, because in my eyes, that's the threshold I have to hit. If I can't hit that much wit, then okay, we got hesitant pace. Okay, that's one. We just need hesitant fronts from yeah, marvelous. I'll take it. There's one time that her mood went all the way down to awful before the end of junior year. Had to scramble to fix her mood.
面白そうだ
Groundwork. Of course! Of course I get groundwork very easily. On the one run, I don't want it. Yo, give me end. 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 Fuck. End, please? Nope. Oh, we got Kunai. The exclamation marks get covered by the bubbles. Yeah, it could be tedious. That could definitely get old fast. Thankfully, I only need to do just one. All I need to do is just a single good run for a Dominator, and I can use that Dominator for almost everything. That's all we need. This is all we need. You just need one good one. That's one of the reasons why I honestly think Cygames will ban debuffers earlier on global than they did on JP. Because the fact that if you have one good debuffer and they're usable for almost every CM, that means that instead of having to farm for 3 horses per CM, you now need to farm for just 1. Which means you aren't playing the game as much, which means this is bad for Cygames. Yeah, the whole reason these gacha games, the whole reason their system. Oh, we got hesitant end. Fuck yeah. We just need hesitant front. We quite literally just need hesitant front. The whole reason the whole gacha game system works. I already forgot why the Ruby Power Call may or may not be worth pulling. How's the runs going? Oh, I'm just gonna do a debuff run. Thankfully, I got every hesitant skill except hesitant front. So this run is as good as mine. I just need to make sure that, obviously, besides I need to get hesitant front. And I also need to, this is more of a me being a greedy Gary, but I would also want the subdue skills from Rudolph's card. So the reason why Ruby Power is considered good is because she has an acceleration skill that's great on backliners for every one of the short distance races, for sprint and mile. Oh yeah, I need the fucking fan count. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I may have fucked myself. It's okay, guys. See, I unfucked myself. See, don't worry about it. We're just gonna get extra fans right there. Trust. Well, I need to also hit 1200 wit. It's fairly easy, but sometimes I get a brain fart and forget that I need to be clicking wit 90% of the time in this run. If I'm not clicking wit, it's to get a hint from someone. Oh. Are you kidding me? Well, surely she's not gonna go into a normal move. Hey, there she is, Ruby. We actually got her. See, guys? She's right here. Yeah, so in addition to the summer gold ship parent... Look at that shit. Medium S, long S, of course. When I'm not doing an ace run, of course I get the S distance. Incredible. This game is incredible. Surely she's gonna give me the hint, right? No, wait, I already got hesitant and closer. I don't know why I keep asking for that. Nah, I don't really need it. Just the other cool thing about debuffers is that you only need to buy debuff skills. And by the end of this entire run, if you don't have enough, if you get every single debuff skill, as in literally everything, you get all the hesitance, all the subdues, and Dominator, and Keen Eye, and Summer Gold Ship skill, and fucking just Halloween Rice Shower skill, just for funsies, and you somehow don't have enough skill points for all of them, then yeah, I don't know what to say, man. You may have made a noopsie poopsie at the end if you don't have enough. If you somehow proc all of them and you don't have enough skill points for them. I mean, it's possible with some really bad luck, just not very likely. Just don't buy anything else. It's that easy. I already got hesitant end, so I don't really need the skill hint. So I'm just gonna go for the wit. The other thing is that I probably don't want to fight Team Hephaestus at the end. Oh, I'm at rank B. I'm at rank B in Classic here. What the actual shit's going on here? I just need to keep clicking wit. That's all I need to do. Literally, there's no reason to... Ooh. Hesitant front. Boss champ. Hesitant front. Hesitant front. Hesitant front. Give. That's not... That doesn't look like hesitant front. I'm just gonna go for the win. So do you think I get hesitant front off of this? Or nah, I think maybe trying to fish Rudolph for some of the subdues could be good. Never mind. I don't need to change my Rudolph because my current Rudolph is already good enough for pretty much every CM that isn't a sprint. Yeah, for sprint, I don't know what I'm gonna... I mean, it's not that I don't know what to do. It's more so that I just need to find different debuffers, is all. I just need to find different debuffers for a sprint race. Well, my current... I found a way to watch all 3 seasons of Pretty Derby without breaking rules. I mean, well, breaking the rules isn't always a bad thing. Gotta remember. Nothing wrong with breaking the rules every now and again. subdue within reason, of course. And we are not promoting crimes on this stream. Just saying that the only thing I will say is that, without getting too into it, is that authority, the rules set up by authority figures aren't always the objectively correct thing to do. We just need to. I think if we just switch to late, we can just win this very easily. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I think season 2 at the very least is worth it. Is absolutely worth the watch out of all those 3. Season 1's fine. I actually finished season 3 recently, and I thought it was pretty good. But obviously, I wouldn't put it near the top of the list of my favorite entries in the franchise. But yeah, it is definitely a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Given that season 3 is considered like a bad one, apparently. Oh, we finally got back to the good mood. Do I want to? I think if I just keep clicking wit, even if no one's there, I think it's fine. Okay. Now we have to click wit. I have to just wait for... I have to wait for... Okay, we still have an entire year's worth of clicks for Hesitant Front. For me to get Hesitant Front off of Marvelous. Honestly, if I can just get all 4 Hesitants, I am fine with not getting any of the subdues. Because it usually, at least in my experience, most of the time, when it comes to making those type of skills, it's... when it comes to the stamina skills, you might run into a few people where you can catch off guard with that, but... the really good people don't really care about the wits, because they build their stamina to make sure that the stamina skills don't actually make a dent to them. Big example, of course, being Christmas Ogre. Christmas Ogre, if you know what you're doing, isn't gonna care about the murmurs. Unless they're running your Christmas Ogres up against 4 murmurs, and even then, that's probably still not enough. I'm not liking that Marvelous isn't showing up. Okay, we got Tether. Okay, wait, I just realized I'm being an idiot. I could have just bought all the debuff skills right now and keep track of all of the skills that show up on Marvelous. Buy all of those as well, and therefore reducing the number of hints that Marvelous could potentially give me. Okay, so we want these 2 things. Then we want Hesitant, Subdue, and yeah, we got Hesitant. Okay, we got Hesitant Pace. We don't have Hesitant Front yet. That's the only thing we're missing. Not having a Hesitant Front is kind of bad, to say the least. Okay, that's basically everything we want. The only thing, yeah, like I said, Hesitant. We need the other members of the Hesitant skills. Okay, let me just check real quick on Game Tora. Where is Marvelous Sunday Wit? And take a look at all her skills. So tail held high and ramp up are skills. Let me see. Do I have tail held high? I think that's the bottom half. Tail held high. Yep. Actually, this is hint level max, so I don't think we need to buy it because the game literally cannot give me any more hints for this. Do I have ramp up? Ramp up and straight away at him. Well, ramp up is already maxed out. We don't have straight away add up, but that shows up. We're immediately buying it. So, Marvelous should be very, very close to giving us Hesitant Front. No, that's not Hesitant Front. Hesitant Front, please. Marv, give us Front. That's not it. Oh, god damn it. Not giving it up. Alright, fine. Okay, there's a chance. There's a chance. That didn't work out. Wow. Let's see. Hephaestus. Oh, Persephone. Okay, we got Laurel in. Sure. I know it's probably a better idea to go for a weaker team to go for a better, to an easier time for the finale. But like I said, we only need the debuff skills, so we technically don't even need to win at the very end. We just need to make sure we have 1200 wit and all the debuff skills. Oh god. Oh man. There's a chance. That's not it. Wait, we got subdued pace chasers. Okay. Give me. Give it to me. Give it to me, Marv. That's not it. Okay, we need to actually start clicking wit now because it's starting to get very close. It's starting to get very scary. We're gonna hit. Okay, we're gonna hit 1200 for sure. Not having hesitant front is so bad. That's gonna feel so bad. I don't know what to say. That's not it. Okay,
始めよう
Hazard in front. Give it to me. Ah!
全身に
ここはま
これが研究の成果さ
What do you think qualifies a generation of horses strong or weak? Or does this thing a strong or weak generation? Powerful generations of horses. A lot of that really depends. I know that, for example, if you're thinking about, for example, the Mejiros were pretty distinguished as a line of stayers in Japan, for example. The Mejiros were definitely very consistent, so I would say that generation would qualify as pretty good. Well, it's not like all the Mejiros were directly related IRL, but you know, some of them were. I would say enough of the Mejiros were related that I would say that definitely qualifies as strong generations of horses.
また可能性が広がったね
As for something like, say, for example, the Versets in PR, I'd say that's a very similar situation to what happened in Japan with Sunday Silence, because the long short of it is that they brought in this mare called Verset, and she herself didn't exactly have a very spectacular race career, but she produced very, very good results as a broodmare. A good chunk of PR's racehorses nowadays, from what I've read, can directly trace their line back to her in some way, shape, or form. That basically, like I said, it's basically more or less the same thing that happened with Sunday Silence over in Japan, where pretty much all the horses active in Japan nowadays can trace their line back to him in some way.
ここは負けられない
これが研究の成果さ
Thank you, Purple. Give me that last bit of that I needed. It is so shit that I did not get Hesitant Front though. That is so bad. Hesitant Front. I mean, this is definitely better than my previous Dominator, so I'll run it anyway. I'm gonna run it anyway. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel great. You know what I mean? All roads lead to Verset, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially when you consider just how popular Ribot's Verset was as a stud horse and damn sire. Like, dude, like I remember just looking up a bunch of PR horses in the little lineage website, and so many of them trace back to Ribot's Verset, either directly or especially through the damn sire line. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't wanna. Oh wait, yeah. Oh my god, I was almost a fucking idiot and bought. Yeah, and I almost didn't buy Kenai. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Just don't buy any other gold. Don't buy any other gold.
この完璧
注目の3倍
これが研究の成果さ
Man. I just know that the next CM I do is gonna be me losing to front runners, and that's going to suck. Simply because I didn't get Hesitant Front on this Tachyon. Okay, so we got subdued front, subdued pace, subdued late. We didn't get subdued end. Actually, so honestly, we got three hesitants and 3 subdues. Honestly, I'd say this is still really good. Yeah, I'm just like I said, hesitant front is gonna be kind of important because I suspect we might see a lot of Valentine's Bourbon in the next CM. I don't want to doomsay anything right now, but there's a very real, very uncomfortable reality where we face against a lot, and I mean a lot of... No, oh, she's not going to be paced, so this literally does not matter. Surrounded by a crowd when we're all going to be running late? Sure. Calm the crowd, yes. Is there anything else I want to buy? Nope. Nuh-uh. We got Dom, we got Kenai, we got the Summer Gold Chip skill, 3 subdues. 1, 2, 3 hesitants, and Dom. I'm just gonna go out of here. I'm just out of here. Just out, out, out. She got Dirt B too. Let me just go heart, because I love debuffs. I hard doms. Did you know debuff is actually a banned word? You can't write debuff on the descriptions, but you can write doms. Oh yeah, there's a new mission and stuff. Training the trainer. Oh yeah, there's like I never got this. I never got this thing. The beginning URA finale scenario spark. I probably should do that. Yeah, if I was a real big dickhead sweat lord when it came to parent farming, I would be making grandparents in URA finale, and I'd just be going on and on and on about that until I made the perfect parents with the URA sparks. So I just need capped guts. Capped power is something I want to get. I want to try to get anyway, even if it's difficult to do so. And capping... Yeah, capping guts is going to be probably the hard one. I'm going to have to make some fucked up guts deck to try to specifically get this. And it might also be enough for power. For stamina, this actually gives me the motivation to try to get Cafe's unique title. Because her unique title requires you to cap out stamina. Wait, why does it keep giving me out? Choose test from the test menu. Okay, so yeah, basically when I start a career. Event where you take on challenges. Oh, okay, so I have to do mile test. You can increase your score by achieving the following goals: skill, navigator, acceleration, on the way, no stopping me, furious speed, step in the gas, I want to win with you, attributes. Okay. Oh, so I have to choose a specific test, and then we just get specific skills, and that's it, right? Well, I think I'm gonna do the Mile one instead, because Mile does have a few skills I want to get anyway. Like, wait, do I want to get any of this actually? I guess. Increase your score. I guess this is just for bonusing. This is just for bonuses, so it's not that bad. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna do the Mile one. Okay. What were my parents? That's not it. What were her parents? I know mine. Mine was Orion. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I just needed a 3-star mile. I remember that. I needed a 3-star mile, which I'm pretty sure I got thanks right here. No guess like I see you can borrow what? It's Summer Dover. It was the summer camping Dover, I mean. Right, because this one had 3-star mile and 2-star turf, 2-star late surger. Yeah, this one was more or less what I already wanted. None of these have leap forward or anything like that. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna grab this. And we're gonna skip ahead here to where Lake Cafe is. So the biggest problem here is that I do want 2 wit. Wit is kind of needed. 2 speed on a non-speed bonus character is kind of cringe, not gonna lie, but we're gonna have to run that anyway. Oh wait, for some reason I thought I saw Ruby Power there. Do I need to go friend someone? Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to go find a guy. Because I don't think it's gonna show up. Yeah, this shit's not gonna show up. I gotta go find a guy. Alright. Let's... Oh, shit. You guys still see it. I saw nothing. Uma.moe, let's see, database, your current, filter, Ruby Power, let's go fully maxed out. Who has Ruby Power fully maxed out? I want to see. Decided to get greedy and decided Cheeky Town beating better for his guns. So I didn't plan her. So I haven't planned this Oshi pull, and I have 33 good I can get more by a got favorite. Get more by Laurel. Got favorite. Did you get Bijin? Pretty cool if you did. I've got a favorite star immediately. The first goes turned and pulled Bijin. Nice. Your devotion was rewarded. Okay. I'm gonna get this guy. There we go. Following this guy, so he has the card I want. And I decided to look into myself how big of a difference is having Daiichi Ruby maxed out or not, because there was some alleged controversy that having her at MLB is actively breaking your account and you actually want her at a low at 1 merge. But the long story short is that mathematically speaking, it doesn't actually take away as much as you think it would, while the benefits largely outweigh the negatives by enough that it's absolutely worth it. To double the TP to double the event points. Okay, yeah. Sure. A rainbow after that unlocked Anime McQueen. Oh, nice. You got both McQueens. I'm still missing OG McQueen myself. Don't think I would use her though. Just it'd be nice to have the OG versions of the characters. 'Cause I don't even have OG special week either. I was about to click independent training. Holy shit! I was about to shit myself if that happened. Alright. Daiichi Ruby Power. We'll save this account. Sure, also, surely I'll get inspirations on Mile. Because inspirations on Mile is kinda necessary. We kinda need those. We kinda need those. Need a whole lot of wit. Now I'm scared my gacha luck for Ramoну wit and Laurel Universe have been used up any. You see, the problem with is that Ramonu and the others is that she comes out a month before Laurel, and Laurel is the banner immediately before Neo Uni. That is a huge issue in my opinion. That is so bad. When character banners are that close to each other, oftentimes you have to make a choice. Yeah, we're gonna have to choose. And I do want Laurel a bit more than I want Uni. All I'm gonna say is that I need to hang on to every single ticket. I need to hang on to every ticket, dude. Every character ticket. I might have to skip a few characters I actually originally wanted. Okay, give me, which one has right-handed? This one is right-handed. Thank you. Yeah, I think I want stamina gain. Yeah, because I think out of all this list, abusing the click power for stamina gain. Also, okay, I just realized something about energy is that clicking energy costs way more than everything else. That's usually not a good idea. Instead, I'm gonna actually go for the late surger skill in the hopes that it gives me something I want. Oh, yeah, I haven't even debuted it yet. Okay, I was worried like, oh god, wait, I thought I already debuted. We haven't debuted yet. Yeah, I want the wit gain. Yeah, I'm just buying a whole lot of shit. Well, light hello. One day, Director Akikawa asks me to attend a banquet for those affiliated within the racing world. It's like a who's who of big names here. I feel like a fish out of water, somewhat on edge. I start around the venue until... Oh my, there's no mistaking it. You must be... Hello, ma'am. My name is Daiichi Ruby. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. Daiichi Ruby, an Umamusume born to a prestigious family known far and wide. You must be representing them here. Not sure if I ever said this, but I managed to barely get into Group B finals. Only one win in both days of round 2 each. Well, you got it. Congrats. At least you got it to Group B finals. I got it to Group B finals within the day of that I was streaming my round 2 runs. I did do some runs yesterday, but didn't quite get it. There were a lot of close calls. Definitely won twice on all tickets, but in the end, couldn't quite secure the third win. Really frustrating too, because there was one where I just barely lost to a Christmas Oguri. Just by, I think, 3/4 of a lane. Come now. There's no one in this room who doesn't know your name. Admittedly, you may find it unpleasant that a nobody such as myself seeks to presume familiarity. You are a far too modest executive director. Is it not your sportswear company that designed the Italian club team's uniforms? It's a pleasure to see you again. Allow me to extend my deepest gratitude to your company for the support you've given to my family since my grandmother's time as an athlete. Daiichi Ruby navigates conversations with these industry giants with the utmost ease. Your composure is impeccable. I must say, the spitting image of your grandmother, seeing you takes me back to the good old days. In particular, I'm reminded of the day she received her second URA award. After that, your mother would go on to achieve a record-breaking victory in her debut race. I was on the very edge of my seat. It was like witnessing the second coming of the new legend. So, is all of this a reference to the real Daiichi Ruby's dam or her sire? That's the real question. Yes, indeed. She performed spectacularly in the Tiara Tour as well. The URA award could have gone to no one more fitting. Thank you so much for your high praise. My grandmother and mother are the pride of my family. I aspire to be like them. Well then, I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the action. Your mother's carefree career was no less brilliant than your grandmother's after all. Yeah, it's interesting knowing what happens in Sprinter's story, because at the very beginning of Sprinter's story, Ruby tries to enter the Tiara Tour, and not only does that not go very well for her, she also... Hold on. So yeah, she also ends up getting an injury which locks her out for a good chunk of the year. I'm certain you'll go on to have a marvelous career that exceeds even your predecessors. I'll be watching your journey with bated breath. Thank you. I have a long way to go, but I will strive my utmost so as to not betray your expectations. Daiichi Ruby's sire is Tosho Boy. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Tosho Boy, even though he hasn't been adapted into Umamusume, even I've heard of that one. Famous, I think it's TTG. Yeah, it's this crazy ass generation from the 70s that all three of them were just the absolute top dogs, and everyone else was struggling to keep up with them. Aside from just how their age of how old they are, I also heard that one of them had a very, very tragic and fucked up ending. Which is why they probably won't be adapted into Umamusume, because how would you even begin to try to cover that? Well, I mean, cover that in a way that doesn't become a mismatch for the established tone of the series. A little while later, I'm walking back to the venue from the bathroom when I spot Daiichi Ruby standing in the corridor and talking on the phone. I can't help but recall how detached she seemed as everyone piled her with expectations. Even now, as her impassive expression has me a little worried. You okay? Pardon, have I perhaps caused you some offense? That's not it. Back in the hall, I awkwardly stumbled through my question, asking her if she doesn't feel pressured under the weight of everyone's expectations. Your consideration is much appreciated. However, your expectations are not for me, but for my family. I have no reason to feel weighted down by them. If I appeared in need of support to you, it can only be due to my own inadequacy. That's not what I meant. Even so, I apologize for worrying you. Now, if you'll excuse me. Daiichi Ruby walks back towards the hall, With confident steps, cutting a dignified figure, her small stature and the weight of expectation of her soldier on her shoulders gives me an impression of fragility that I can't seem to shake.
コーヒーやってみます。サファイアの海でもルビーのお友達が手間。ここは負けあの影に近づけているでしょうか。
Itsutsuba Clover. That's a very interesting name. Itsutsuba Clover. So 5-leaf clover. Oh, thank you. Light hello.
竜に翼、私にコーヒー。
Wait, 1,000 or more fans. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Wait. Wait. No. What the fuck, dude? What 1,000 or what? Why? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? What? What? Oh wait, hold on. Did I just fuck up the fan? Did I fuck myself with the fan bonus in my deck? I gotta check later. The expensive-looking car drives off in the distance. Apparently, it's a private vehicle that belongs to Daiichi Ruby's family. I'm standing in front of a traditional candy store with an elderly woman and Daiichi Ruby. I was helping the former after she fell earlier when the latter happened to pass by and offered us a ride. Thank you so much, dear. You've been such a big help. But with the state I'm in, I don't think I'll be able to open the store today. As the owner sighs, Daiichi Ruby eyes the flyer pasted on the storefront. It reads 50th anniversary sale and it's dated for today. While many of our customers are planning to visit today, I'd hate to let them all down. There's not much I can do. There's already a sizable crowd by the doors. This place definitely has more than a few fans. Madam, if it isn't too much trouble, could you pick out a selection of your top sellers and trainer? Apologies for imposing on you, but I need you to go to the bank. Ruby, are you planning what I think you're planning? With such a large number of incoming patrons, we should make sure to have enough change at hand. I go to convert some bills at the bank as I'm asked, but the more time passes, the more nervous I feel. Daiichi Ruby and the elderly owner are the only ones manning the store right now. Does Ruby even know how to run a store? That's a good question. Is she even tall enough to reach the cash register? What's this about Ruby running a store now? That's something I'd like to see. CB. I suddenly find Mr. CB, one of the more free-spirited students at Prison Academy, standing up for me, open up to her about my concerns. I'll consider my fancy tickled. Maybe I'll go take a look. The second thought, it might not be as interesting as I thought. There's nothing that girl can't do. While CB seems optimistic about Ruby's capabilities, it's not enough to assuage my concerns. I hurry back to the candy store. Oh, there's a line out the door. Have those two been battling this on their own the whole time? Heading inside, I find Ruby covering for the owner of the cash register. That's not all. Come on in. Who are you? He's a long-time regular. I found his information in the customer database, and he came in straight away after I contacted him. So, like, what's the best thing to get from here? Red bean mochi here has been a customer favorite for years. It's stuffed with red bean paste. The hint of saltiness it provides is just as exquisite. He's quite knowledgeable about this shop and its products, so I put him in charge of customer service. I'm handling the till and everything else. We're seeing a lot of first-time customers today. We should put the cheaper, easy-to-grab items up front so they'll be easier to spot. Can you help me reorganize the shelves? Anyone would think you're the actual manager here. You exaggerate. This level of managerial know-how is merely the standard expected of any member of my house. Although Daiichi Ruby deflects my praise, she seems to buzz with energy as she does an inventory count of the rice crackers. I ended up coming away anyway. Hey there! One red bean mochi for me, please! CV. Z-Trainer, just like I said. Slightly increased acceleration late race, but only on a sprint. So, yeah, getting top energy and power is better. So, are you two close with each other? We aren't particularly close with each other, no. Ouch, that's cold. We crossed paths several times, haven't we? always attending the same functions because of our parents. Granted, we're always a lot busier than I was, so it's true that we've had a few chances to speak. Anyway, you're a perfect fit for the shopkeeper thing, huh? Just like you are for everything else. That's no way to enjoy life if you ask me. Thank you for waiting. Here's your red bean mochi. What an honor to be handed one directly from you. Better write home about this. Anyway, thanks. See you around. After CB leaves, Daiichi Ruby returns to her tasks and completes them all with sharp precision. Okay, so I'm getting the implication that CB and Ruby are related in some way. Or rather, well, at least the real-life version of Ruby and CB are related. I mean, the fuck am I talking about? All the horses are related in some way, shape, or form. But I mean more directly than usual. Many of the rice crackers are broken, so I've removed them from the shelves. Did you take them into the back? Got it. While carrying the defective crackers into the storeroom, I happened to see the display case Daiichi Ruby was set up earlier. Everything has been carefully curated and lined up along the shelves in neat, tidy rows. To all appearances, it's perfect. Did I fuck up the fan bonus? Something in my deck? I guess I must have, because race bonus, fan bonus, 8%, 15%. Yeah, I don't know why, how or why, but the fan bonus in my deck must have gotten fucked up, and that's how I ended up with too low a fan count to just enter hopeful stakes. I wonder if even the R cards have experienced power creep in general, or likely just the SR and SSR cards. Well, I mean, the big question is, are the R cards worth it in the first place? And I mean, besides the big obvious one being the R Rudolph but that's exclusively for debuffers, of course. Not exactly using it for anything else that isn't debuffing purposes. Ruby, have you seen my tail brush anywhere? Not at least no, at least not anywhere in the room. Did you lose it? Yeah, I haven't seen it since last night. Thanks anyway. I'm gonna go look for it real quick. Hey, what's good, Ruby? It's like it's crazy rare to see you around here. You usually mew right back to your room after a bath. There's a brush. No, never mind. It's nothing important. I'll be taking my leave now. She just does not want to be around Helios, I guess. Rudolph gave us the signature pose of Rudolph giving one of her puns all serious. Like, no, you see, that's the biggest, most contributing factor of that card. It gave us the default Rudolph PNG. Wait, come back. What's this about brush now? Are you looking for one? Because it kind of seemed like that way around to me. Well, count me in. Can't keep letting you wear that frown. Come on. Well, hey! Miracle, would it be difficult for you to procure another brush like the one you're searching for? Nah, I guess it wouldn't. That's so. Looks like there's quite a few results of the particular brush Miracle told me about. It's rather common and low-priced brand. Proper tail care and maintenance is crucial for racers like us. Neglecting it could affect one's balance and consequently one's performance. If she doesn't manage to find her brush soon, she won't be able to care for her tail for who knows how long. Personally, my stature background, there's one thing I must do. One morning, spot Ruby and Miracle on their way to school. A miracle. Morning, Ruby! Check it out! Is this that brush you were looking for? Oh, that looks like a bag, but maybe it's inside the brush inside. Our opera basks us in her radiance and she tells us in Dodo Rise and Shine. Oh yeah, I've seen that one too. People getting that. That one PNG of opera and having and just turning up the just photoshopping it transparent like into a ray of light and then she just becomes the sun. Rise and Shine Dodo. Brush. Sorry to interrupt, but can I take a look? Wait, this is my brush. Thank you. I've been looking all over. I'm so glad you found it. When I was discharged from the hospital, the children who were also there for treatment pulled together their pocket money to buy this for me. For reals? That's so peak of them. All that searching was so worth it then. Wait, hang on. I thought the brush was yours, Rube. Wasn't that why you were looking for it? No, I was merely a little concerned about its experience. All the same, I thank you for your help. Miracle's happy? You're happy, so I guess that means I'm all G too. Glad everything's worked out. Laters!
ありがとう。
You were looking for my brush too? Thank you. By the way, what were you gonna say earlier?
いえ。
It was nothing of particular importance.
ん
Really? Are you sure? You know you can be open with me, Ruby. It's really nothing, I assure you. But well, simply happened to purchase this brush is all.
え。
But I see now that I was being too hasty, so don't pay it any mind. I'll dispose of it in my own time.
ね
Hold on, this might sound greedy to me. Could I have that too?
え。ありがとう。
Thank you so much. I'll make good use of it. I promise. I'm glad. The power of liking someone a lot. Lightning surge.
コーヒー。やってみます。
Okay, give me that. Boom. Okay. Okay, please give me a skill that doesn't stink. Latch on. I think that's pretty good, right? Yeah, I think that one's pretty good. I need to boost the friendship of these guys. Okay. Let's go on the first date with hello.
あの子に欲しわかりました。
Come on, Takion, we need your friendship too. Okay, energy.
お願いします。今日も
Yeah, the problems here is that I need 1,000 more fans. I literally don't have enough. So I'm just gonna take one of these baby races because unfortunately the option to run a hopeful stakes is completely cut off for me.
やってみます。
Scheduled race has been cancelled. They do not meet the requirements. Seriously, I had no idea that was even possible. I had no idea if it was even possible to fail the requirements of the year 1 races. Enjoy coffee. Time to chow down. Let's go.
ここは負けられない。
あの影近づけているでしょうか。
Okay, this is the less than hopeful stakes that I just won. Got another little hit for right hand. Good. Get that energy and width. Okay, run for our dream sounds pretty fire. Just a little bit more and we got the friendship training on tack down. Oh, that's 31 and it's not even worth it. Yeah, no part of this is actually worth it, so I'm just gonna go for light hello here. Charming. I mean, Charming's not really that necessary. All my shit's close to maxed out. Close to... Oh my fucking god. All close to the orange, I mean. Close to rainbow training. Mile. Give me mile. 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 Fuck. Yeah, I think that with there is completely justified. Search, please. Go. Oh wait, we're not done. Oh shit, we need more of that. Yeah. Oh my god. This could be a very horrible decision if this doesn't work. That's it. That's it. That's it. I can't. That is so horrible. Oh fuck, that's so bad.
海の向こう。
Oh man, abuse skill. Nine.
観察させてもらう。
Okay. Yeah, I know. I think I need stamina more.
これも務める。
Okay, we need to get Bluebird Days here. Not yet, but we don't need to get it yet, but we still need to get it.
行きましょう。コーヒーを。
Okay, nature's events, finally. I was about to be scared that I was running a bit scared, thinking that we weren't gonna get that wrapped up by this run.
あの壁に近づけているでしょうか。お願い。サファイアの。
We don't need recoveries.
影を捉えました。
Never mind. Oh, wait, we need to get Akikawa's up. Oh, shit. We can get her up soon. Okay.
注目の
Gotta win. Anything else? Oh, that should be maxed out right-handed. Yeah, give me a skill point. You know we're gonna go out of power. All the power games. Oh, we got a hot spring ticket here. Holy shit, okay. Now we just need this run to go immediately. The next inspiration needs to immediately give me Mile A. Mile ass, turf ass, late surger ass. Needs to give me all of that. And we can we're golden. Crazy though, that so crazy that for that specific event it says something to boost my energy, but that's not the option that gives you energy. That's very scummy of Seconds to do that. It's there to completely trick you if you aren't paying attention. Oh, for real? Mile A. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, of course, we obviously need all the speed we can get. Congrats! Also, I keep thinking the Tachyon speed card events are happening during Grand License eras as if it were an event card. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, this kind of throw me off too. Okay, so we got Mile A, we got the Hot Springs ticket. Now we just don't need we need to make sure the rest of the run isn't fucked up. Okay, how the fuck did I win that but I lost Pikachu? That's so weird. smile skill. No looking back. Scaling Mons Hugen. Okay, see, the problem with Takarazuka Keenan is that it's one of those races that, for some reason, I can't win consistently. I cannot win that consistently for the life of me. And I cannot tell you why. I guess the fact that you have to fight Suzuka in it just makes it a bit too difficult for one of the backliners. But other than that, I couldn't tell you why. That one, this one specifically. The rest of the run could be going perfectly, and all of a sudden she just chokes here. It might just be the medium B now that I think about it. The medium having a B will mean that sometimes you just lose shit that you had no business losing because the game decided that it just wanted you to lose that one. I'm gonna grab that for the friendship training bonus. We have to... I have to do so much quick speed now. There's no shot. I'm reaching the thresholds if I don't keep clicking speed. We also need power. But yeah, 22 power is like, it's not much, but I guess we'll need that. Speed. Oh. The wrong one there. Very tempting. Actually, I don't think it's bad because I have a lot of stamina here. I don't think it's... actually, let me check. What do I have here? 12% fail chance. And whereas we have a lot of width here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll take it. So, we want that. 16 songs, then we need 18. What else? Open gambit. Ugh. Which one of these do I want? Honestly, I think that the real answer is none of the above. I'll take this one. So. Fuck! So bad. So much. How do we fail twice? $600 guts, 600 stamina. I suppose that's gotta be the way forward. Gotta be. It ought to be. Speed wit sounds pretty good. Power sounds pretty good. We're still not there yet with the power crush, or with what we need of power. We need one more song. That is 18 songs. I guess we could ask for power at 3 to get that power one. Come what may, medium skill, lane ledger main, I don't want that. Full tilt is on dirt only. I guess focus. Wit. For sure. No doubt in my mind, that has to be a wit. But how's that? How's that not enough? 5 more? What do you mean 5 more? I mean, this way, this Tachyon is, I mean, this cafe is a good start. It's a good start. It can definitely get better, but I'll mark this one down as B1 for sure. Oh, are you actually kidding me? Actually, I think I should just go speed wit. Yeah, speed wit again. Speed. Actually, that one's speed power. Let's go with wit here, and here I'll just grab some more wit. I'll just ask for the wit. So I need to click speed, because if that power doesn't reach 1,000, then this ain't worth it. I need to hit 1,000 power. I can. Skill point. I don't need more energy than that. Late surger skill? What do you give me? Latch on.
お友達
ここは負け
影が早く駆け抜けました
Okay, we need both speed cards need to be on speed right now. Right the fuck now. Not great.
張り切っていこうサファイア
You know, we have to buy it just to see what else. We need to buy it just to see what else we got. So you where the use it or lose it state. Okay, that's it.
足に
I don't know how many other ones will be revealed in the 5.5 hours. That's probably on post. So many were revealed in 5th hour, but there won't be as many. Well, would there be as many? If they reveal Contrail, and if they reveal Contrail, then that's a sign that the playable half Aniuma is what's her name? Daring Tact. They're essentially telling you Daring Tact is the half Aniuma if they reveal Contrail. I'm expecting Contrail getting revealed as well. Yeah, this could have definitely been a much better run. Definitely could have been much better. I'll mark this down as V1, but I'm definitely very unsatisfied with how this one came out. Samson Big. That'd be hilarious. Samson Big being the 3-star for half Annie. That would be pure meme. That would be pure meme material. Absolutely the stuff of memes. S+, wow, that's how bad she is. Okay, but we're gonna mark this one anyway. V1 or like V 0.1.
遠かったあの姿でも今は勝ちました
Could definitely be much better. Oh wait, I just remembered something. I need to change something out here. Because this one, as you can see from this one only has Hesitant Pace and Dominator. This one, on the other hand, the only major problem is that this one is a... Yeah, the only major problem is that this one... I mean, actually, no. My new one's way better. The new one's definitely better. So, definitely much better here. Some reason why there's a thingy here. Room match. My runners. CM Libra. This fuck ass Tachyon I found on the ground. I mean, the cafe and Tachyon I found on the ground, and the cafe that just barely made it to S+.
レース ID を入力することで他のルームマッチに参加するウマ娘を選んでくださいね。
Ah, Bobo. Yeah, this is why we need hesitant front, dude. This is gonna be so bad without hesitant front. This one, okay, this one on the other hand doesn't have... On the other hand, this Rudolph does not have hesitant end, which isn't that bad because while there are some good end closers like Christmas Oguri, they aren't that... I don't think it's gonna be as common as it is in this current CM. We should be fine as far as Oguri goes. I'll be right back, by the way.
9人の馬娘たちが挑みます。1番人気はもちろんこの子、2大マイル戦覇者待機シャトル。続く2番人気はサイレンス鈴鹿、注目のマンハッタンカフェ。3枠3番での出走。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
日本ブルボンとサイレンス鈴鹿、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気待機シャトル、日本ブルボン会長に飛ばして行きます。サイレンス鈴鹿先頭に立ちました。日本ブルボン並んできた。早くも激しい競り合い。3番手にチンボリルドルフ、待機シャトルこの位置につけています。5番手にはアグネスデジタル、後ろアグネスタキオ、1馬身離れてオグリーキャップ、すぐに続いてフィシアマゾン、内マンハッタンカフェ、日本ブルボン先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
ミホノブルボン彼女の客室には合っていますね。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ、
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます。
まだ1馬身。
Like I said, I don't expect to perform super duper great here. Right now, Cafe is struggling, dude. It is. The struggle is very much real.
追いつきたいあなたに。もっと強く掴み取らなくては。
Yeah, everyone else is running a UG plus. Uma, I just barely made it to S plus with this one though.
ルームマッチで開催されたレース結果は最大5レースまで保存できますよ。
Oh, I'm not joining
ルーム
Victoria
マッチ
from
に
Tier.
参加する
That
馬
is
娘を選んでくださいね。
that is actually crazy. I want rooms with more relatable Uma builds. Yeah, like this. Relatable Uma build, see? That's a relatable Uma build. Mile Maven. Oh, right. Yeah, this is also pretty huge. A lot of people are now borrowing that speed Taiki shuttle card. Hesitant front, hesitant pace, hesitant late. He does not have hesitant end. It seems to be a common trend among all of these. At some point, they can just... Your acquisition of some of the debuffs can just get screwed. I wonder if this guy's is paying attention. I don't think he is. So scary is that seeking the clocks is now seeking the carrots. Yeah, seeking the pearls now is now playable. I wonder at least I wonder how good she is. She's a shorter distance Uma. We're gonna be releasing a lot more of those later with Helios is coming up real soon. And Ruby's coming out immediately after with Ramono. I can absolutely do better with Cafe. This is not the end of how good Cafe could be. Then I'm doing the medium test again. Maybe I should have done the long test instead. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, maybe I should have done the mild test instead. Yeah. I may have fucked up. Should have picked the mild test. Fearless. Hint. Okay. G20. Like, hello, why does she like hanging out in Guts? I don't understand. Oh, yeah, because that one. I was wondering for a bit of which one did I click again. Yeah, it was the middle one. Yeah, for some reason, I just can't get hopeful stakes either. Not anymore, at least. I used to be able to just participate in it off rip, but not anymore. Yeah, I don't really get it. I just think there must have been some fan bonus fuckery that was going on where my previous deck was good enough for that, but not my current one.
ーヒーを一杯影に
We need to take it.
行きましょう
At the sprinter stakes for Bakshin doing the sprint. Light Hello still hasn't done a Ray on the. Oh, wow. You're that far deep in. Holy shit. That's crazy. I'd be so tilted if that happened to me.
コーヒーを一杯
No, it's just a goofy ass run, so it doesn't really matter. I get why you're still in there, but yeah, if that happened to me, I'm not joking. I think I would have just instantly dumpstered the whole run on the spot. Oh, she's at green.
あなたの影が勝手に動いてるあの子行きましょう
Embrace those emotions, yes. And Soon Juice, you haven't been showing up to trainings or doing events with me a lot. Yeah. You just need. We should have the ability to just trigger the events, the Light Hello dating event immediately by telling her we're putting her through our own version of Alcoholics Anonymous. None of these options are great, but I'll take my chances with the. I'll tell you what the fuck was that. That's terrible. Terrible happened.
今あなたの影が始めます
Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I can see it. Yeah, I'll get Believe in Miracles.
舞台の何が起きるか Yeah, it's true. Yeah, every time they say hello and they're referring to light hello and not saying hello, that's amazing. Thing is, light hello is a fake Uma, so they could have absolutely made her name anything else. But I guess
you can't exactly go back in time and warn Psy games from 5 or so years ago that their decisions would jeopardize how people would see the English version of this game. Or rather, it would make the translation that much more cumbersome to make when they localize the game. Wait, sir, you're savvy. We actually never got this in the previous one. There's nothing this can have that makes it worth 25. There's nothing that can have that can make it worth 25 blue points. Oh god. Stamina guts. Surely I don't need a great mood just to beat up Tachyon, right? Never mind. Oh, we got gold. Maybe we'll get Mile here. Plate Surger S, okay. Where's Mile? No Mile. I can literally buy. There's nothing I can buy here. I need to take the risk for one of these. Oh, it finally. Oh, finally, it paid off. Bluebird Days. We're gonna mark that down. Yeah, we're gonna. That's not great. We need way more stamina than that. I keep saying stamina when it officially it's supposed to be energy. There's even a big words there saying energy.
ヒーを影始めます。コーヒー影に
Fuck.
コーヒーを一杯始めます。山今あなた
Well, this is a work in progress.
月のうさぎは一人ぼっちでもお友達
注目の位置。
あの影に近づけているでしょうか。
張り切っていこ
まいた種が
I haven't even bought a single song, by the way. All this time because our Bluebird Days is elusive. Weird.
山や
これも務めです。
行きましょう。まいた種が今こそ
Whew. All I know is I'm gonna have to start doing emptying all 5 borrows every single day just to get a usable cafe for the next CM. At the rate this is going,
舞台の上もまた
I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe dropping a whip card. Dropping a whip card's gonna feel so bad though. It's gonna feel awful. It's going to suck horribly to drop a whip card.
お願い
But But the way I see it is that if it gets me to... The way I see it is that if it gets me to a higher speed threshold, it might be worth it to drop one of the wit cards for... Run is not it. Stamina. Concert info. Yeah, I think ultimately I'm gonna have to drop one of the wit cards for in favor of... You finally showed up senior late March. That is really funny. He just ghosts you for almost 2 years. Yeah, she's been so busy with the Grand Life project, she got drunk as all hell and just ghosted you for nearly 2 years. Yep. Din. What do you got? Scramble. that even good? I don't think so. That doesn't sound good.
海これも務めです。観察させてもらう。星ぼ観察させてもらう。
Okay, we need 2 more. Trigger. Quick surge. Okay, that's good. Like, oh.
やってみる。コーヒー。
Maybe there was an argument to be made to pick up the.
コーヒーを一杯。
Pick up those energies. Daiichi Ruby didn't even finish her event. No, this whole run was fucking hard. They didn't even finish it. We're really running. Of course, it's not fucking
わかりました。 観察させてもらう。好き。張り切っていこう。さ
ここは負け。
影を早く駆け抜けました。あの子にこれも務めです。
Yeah, I have.
足に
Oh boy.
注目の位置
影が早く駆け抜けました。舞台の上もまたある種の足につ
注目の位置
影が早く駆け抜けました。
We just go speed. We just put speed and not hit 1300. Well, this one actually hit 1,000 power. Problem is that I don't think she got Ruby's gold skill. No, she did not get Ruby's gold skill. I don't see it here. Oh, lightning. Something. That's pretty fun. She didn't even get a curvature. Run was not great. I'm not even gonna make a joke like the run all time. No, this run was bad. Run was just stinky PU.
わかりました。お友達が
Oh yeah, unlock that fine.
ここは
影が早く駆け抜けました。
Got way more. I don't think we got way more skill points. I think that's not how it works. I think it just looks like we have the illusion of more skill points because I did this. Because in the previous run I did this. Well, rather I did this. So we actually ended up with comparable skill points, which is fine because these skill points are more or less what I want. Exactly. This was pretty much what I wanted. Scramble model is going to be like last for late long. Yeah, you need to do late and long. No way. And with this point, with this I could have just bought Ruby's skill. We're gonna have to settle for late. If I win more races consistently, I absolutely would have enough to buy a few more. Maybe miles straight away. Yeah, it has to be miles straight away. What the fuck am I gonna do? Open Gambit? Not good. Sad part is that I think this one has a... No, it's still S plus now. Very stinky S plus. Yeah, I think I need... I don't think I have any other choice. I need to run... I need to... I need to run in like... I need to run in This S, let's change it to mile.
はい
Confirm. And we replace this card with a speed card. Which is gonna have to be the one with the highest special priority. It has to be this one, right? Special prio 50. Scenario link, but it has a special. This one also has a special prio 50 actually. Let me compare it to real quick before I commit to something. Okay, mood effect, run bonus, fan effect, race bonus, fan bonus, 15. Prio skill point. This one also has a skill point bonus actually. Maybe I do want that. Yeah. I want sweep. Grab that. Double up points. And have it set up for now.
暖かくて強い力始めましょう私に見え
レースにエントリーすんな
Why does it keep highlighting? I already entered this. Yeah, I already entered. See? And there's nothing else I can click here. I don't know why it keeps highlighting
レー
that.
スにエントリーすんならここで
Alright. Let's see. What hell? 7, 8, 9, right?
7番人気です
ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが
Yeah, 7, 8, 9. I'm bottom favorites. I'm at the very bottom favorites.
曇り空の下阪神レース場芝1609人の馬娘たちが挑みます1番人気はもちろんこの子サイレンス鈴鹿この評価は少し不満か2番人気はこの子秋の三冠馬娘ビワハヤヒレ注目のマンハッタンカフェ7枠7番での出走
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました今スタートが切られました各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう
サイレンス鈴鹿快調に飛ばしていきます先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿単身で飛ばしていきます先頭から大きく離されて2番手は待機シャトル外から行くシンボリルドルフそしてその後方には9番東海帝王ビワハヤヒレ追走この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成していますビワハヤヒレ落ち着かない様子サイレンス鈴鹿ペースが速いさあ花に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿このままリードすることができるか続いて待機シャトルビワハヤヒレ3番手その外並んで9番東海帝王そしてそのうちシンボリルドルフまもなく第4コーナーカーブ
ここからスパート一気にレースが動きます
まだ差があるここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのかさあいよいよ直線だどのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのかマンハッタンカフェ前を狙っているぞヒリヒリ詰める待機シャトル気持ちよく握っているサイレンス鈴鹿ビワハヤヒレ突っ込んでくるさあこれから坂2川の舞台はこれから坂追いつきたいあなたにビワハヤヒレ抜け出したビワハヤヒレ
Hey, nice to meet you again too. You can see my Smile Cafe attempts are going very badly. A very, very poor showing. Frontliners are way too strong. I am considering this. Okay, so this is the deck I'm running on Cafe right now. Although I recently started a run where I picked out this wit card for another speed card. Because to be perfectly honest, I don't think I'm gonna make it if I run less than 3 speed cards. That I need to win the races, all of Cafe's long races more consistently. Because that's another one where I sincerely doubt I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I sincerely doubt I'm gonna make it if I don't have 3 speed cards 30%.
ルームマッチに参加するマヌスメを選んでくださ
30%
い
stamina growth and nothing else will do that to you. I'm gonna try this. Oh my god, there's another. Cafe needs and you think end cafe will do better here? I guess I could take it. I guess I could try to do some fucked up end closer cafe build instead. I'm not gonna like it. Try this out.
2番
Let's see how Suzuka performs. For Suzuka, I may have to build a second front as a backup plan in case Suzuka gets absolutely blasted out of existence by a second Suzuka.
注目の2番サイレンス鈴鹿2枠2番での出走
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました
Maybe I just make Summer Maru.
今スタートが切られました各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
期待通りの結果を出せるか一番人気待機シャトル2番サイレンス
The only thing I can think of is just make Summer Maru. Oh, this isn't the Runaways, is it? Oh, never mind. That is the Runaways. He just doesn't have the same level of Excel that mine has.
大きく離れてシンボリルドルフ4番手カレンちゃん待機シャトルここに
Yeah, so that's another runaway. My runaway is running away better than this runaway.
オグリキャップ魂離れてアグネスタキオ
Comfortably close
そしてそ
for
の後
my.
方にはバンブーメモリー2番サイレンス鈴鹿先頭
Playtime's over. Come on. Boost
サイレ
forward.
ンス鈴鹿彼女の客室には合っていますね。
Oh god, the pace chasers are starting to pace up.
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます。
Oh god. Oh. On Suzuka, get angling just a little more. There we go. Yes, we got it. Oh, but the Taiki's gonna.
強
Oh man.
さを見せつけて大気シャトルゴールマン悪くはないのでしょう
Yeah, I definitely need to replace that Rudolph with another. Oh yeah, wait. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Wait, I need to tag out one of the saved turners. Because I already replaced the new tack down here. Gotta replace the new tack down here. Your Suzuka runaway? Yes, I need, and I really recognize that. Yes, I need to get a second front runner to as the backup plan, because if there's another runaway in the room, Suzuka's not winning anything. The odds that Suzuka win drop significantly if there's a second Suzuka in the room.
ルームマッチで開催されたルームマッチに参加する馬娘を選んでくださいね
Yeah, like if no one, see here, like this room for example, if no one else brings another Suzuka, then I have a good shot of winning. Obviously, this show me your decks for Suzuka. Deck for Suzuka. I think it was this one. I think it was this one. 3 speed, 2 wit, and just like hello. I think I need to get Mile S as well, but I do like Turf S a lot. Also, I recognize I also need a 1000 wit. So I might have to drop the Seiun Sky card for something that doesn't give me groundwork but gives me a much higher wit rating in general. I'll be bringing Tachyon for the debuffs and just bringing 2 aces. I think I'm... Got the LH event where you don't do all recommends your first negative play as unreliable. I got the Light Hello event where you don't do all the recreations and she refers to herself negatively as unreliable. Like, on the one hand, she's not, but on the other hand, she was so damn late. Well, yeah. So that's actually justified. She is unreliable through how late she showed up in that run. Yeah, also I got Steamy Solidarity on this Suzuka, so unless I know for a fact that I can cook up another Suzuka that's way better than this and consistently, I'm not sure about dropping this. Turf B. Okay. Turf B, put some crazy ass stats on this, Ricky. Oh, we're bringing Urara too. Okay. Yo, see, the crazy thing is that this guy brought in the Daiichi Ruby card, but he didn't get the the gold skill. I mean suffered a late start, ran out of stamina. That's why she was late. Yeah, it's the non-winning Umas will be like that. Because Light Hello and her IRL counterpart never won a single race. Late start will be very common with them. Alright, that Suzuka needs the same stats like this CM Christmas Oguri. Or could you let me know what that stat line is? Because, like I said, I'm willing to... the only way I'm going to remake this Suzuka is if I know for a fact I can get one that's way significantly better in a consistent manner. So yeah, like I said, I'm not really... So I am open to ideas. If I have a way to make this way better, then I'm willing to go another run. But like I said, the deck would have to be different. The stat line would have to be very different. I don't want to run Suzuka again if the... Okay, let me see here. 700 speed, 800 stamina, really? 1300 power. Mostly need okay, so 800 stamina is the way forward. That's interesting to know. How would you do that? Do you just get some crazy ass stamina sparks? Because even on my cafe, I have a hard time getting her stamina sparks beyond 600, even with the power card. I'm not really sure how I would pull that off, while also hitting the stat line on everything else. Of course, with all that being said, from what I hear, word on the street is that the difference between 1400 speed and 1600 speed actually isn't as much as most people think it is. Obviously, more speed is always good, but there is... Is that I'm thinking, because it's funny, because I was just thinking, if I could maybe drop the amount of... If I could maybe... I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I'm not saying I will do this, but if I were to drop Tachyon for my Super Creek, all of a sudden that 800 stamina threshold is a lot more likely. Three speed is a scam. Honestly, considering Suzuka is one of the 20 percenters, I can see the argument for just running 2 speed on her. I can definitely see the argument to 2 speed, especially since what I've said. Everything I've looked up, every point of speed past 200, 1200. I mean, every point of speed past 1200 is worth significantly less than all the points that came before, to the point that 1400 speed is a sweet spot. If you can get higher speed than that, then cool, but generally 1400 speed would be the stopping point. Let me just set up that deck, actually. That seems really interesting. I need to make Yeah, I need to make these. They need to make the decks more easily compatible. Okay. Okay, I think that's good enough. What do y'all think? Pretty Suzuka deck. I think my deck for Suzuka will be Tachyon, Light Hello, Sunday Power, Marubaro, Bourbon Wit. I hate this card. CB or Find Mo. Yeah, no, I get why you're not really into Bobo Wit. Finally got the 1.5 Annie voucher. Congrats, man. Make sure you use it on something really good. If you're a late surger, Andy, like I am, you could try to grab on your left the Nice Nature Wit and just use a rainbow crystal on it. So you now have a source of on your left without having to waste your borrow slot. Could be. I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm saying that's an option if you're into late surgers. Suzuka will be Tachyon. Actually, yeah, let's try. Actually, yeah, instead of Kita, let's try Tachyon. Tachyon, Light Hello, Sunday Power, Bourbon Wit, Secret Find Mo, Marubaro, Sunday Power. I guess. I still wanna hit 800 stamina fairly reliably. I'll try this deck and see how I feel about it. I keep clicking that because the fucking thingy here. Fucking marker, even though I already entered. 20 minutes left. Wow, this guy fell asleep at the wheel. I was in that room waiting it out, and the guy was never gonna show up. He's gone. I always think that stamina cards are bad. Wait, stamina cards are bad. Can you explain your reasoning? That's a crazy statement to make. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just wanna. Wait, oh wait, coffee club. Oh wait, coffee club. Hold on, wait, we got a coffee run. Wait, hold on. Hello. By rating. If we're organizing by rating, okay, for somehow this is the highest possible rating. That's crazy. That's crazy. Got here. Relax. Straight away recovery. Now we need as much stamina as possible. We need as much healing as possible. This can work. We have. Let's see. Yeah. Bring her. That's the cafe I'm bringing. Let's check out some of the other cafes. Oh, this guy got Looming Shadow. Ah, that's base. That's awesome. Got it. Okay, so this guy's running 3 speed, light hello, 1 wit, and I definitely do like Lake Series. I got 1 copy already. Second one will be from the voucher and use my 2 rainbow crystals or unlock Summer Maru. Summer Maru's speed is pretty good. I'll too. If you're into, if you're building front runners, that frees up your borrow slot. So 3 speed, 1 light hello, 1 wit, 1 stamina. Your first anniversary SSR voucher. Oh wow, you still have both vouchers? Nice. You can use them. Both. This guy got Stevie Solidarity. Okay, so wow, this guy's running NTR outside of Track Blazer. Man, what a legend. Absolute legend. Legendary behavior. Hear me out. Stamina gives high stamina, but useless guts. Power gives you high power, and stamina just added some stamina sparks, and you're good to go. I mean, I guess. I think I'd rather still splash in stamina cards for a long race races though. At the very least, if it's a long race or even one of the longer mediums, I think there is I still feel there's value in the stamina cards. Seeking the world. Now, this is probably a some crazy seeking the pearl. Right. What room? 18 field 18. Someone forgot to fix up the room properly. I would have to find on Game Tora or no, not Game Tora, Uma.moe or Chronogenesis, some crazy stamina parent. I already have a Seiun Sky parent, by the way. So the other Suzuka parent could probably be something else. I don't know. I don't know what it'd be exactly though.
このレース最も人気を集めているのは成田大臣一番人気です。
Oh, that's right. Isn't Taishin actually really good here in this track? I remember one of the previous Mileseums, I don't remember which one exactly, that a lot of people recommended just give Taishin every Mile Spark imaginable, and she will absolutely smoke everyone's ass in that CM. Okay, so we don't have any other runaway, but that's Suzuka, Sky, and Bobo are looking to contest. Not liking that. Oh god. Oh god. What even happened there? Oh my god, what the fuck? Suzuka, no, don't let her get angry. She got angling. Oh, that's so fucked. The ideal non-borrow parent is 9 pink with 9 white skills that you need. Yeah. The reason my ideal non-borrow parent that I have has groundwork. I have a Seiyun Sky with groundwork in every single legacy. It's not a 9-star groundwork, but not a 9-star groundwork, but it's pretty up there. Okay, let's see. How did he build this? You got triple speed with and 2 width. Huh. I mean, I guess. Whiz Queen, that's a pretty funny title. I can appreciate funny titles. A lot of people are bringing base Teo. Is there a specific reason for it? Is there a specific reason why a lot of people are bringing base Teo, or is that just, or is it just a lot of people's Oshi pick? Two speed, 2 width. CB is also an option I was thinking. With CB. The problem is that I'm not sure who I'd run for end closer. I guess you can argue if I need to make Cafe an end closer, that's the way to go about it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I would if I can avoid having to make Cafe an end closer, I will try every other option before that. I will exhaust every other option before I have to make Cafe an end closer. 8 out of 9. If I could exhaust every other possible option, I will. Ruby's gold skill's better with end closers. Is there a specific reason that it works best with them? Also, what the hell is up with this Starlet? 1600 width? What is this? Wait, am I missing something? Am I missing something? Is there a reason to build this thing? Okay, let's see. Ace. Okay, so Ace 112, and this guy has Sky, and he has a UF fine motion. I think the strategy. Okay, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the strategy behind this is basically chariot fine motion across the room. I'm not 100% knowledgeable on how the chariot strat works, but she has to be Tachyon on the next exam like in her SR Wit card. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she has to become smarter than Tachyon. Yeah, that's why. But really, the only thing I can really think of for why you would do this insane build is because this is part of some insane, because and have a high chance to overtake someone, and there'll be a lot of late debuffers. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, the late slot being clogged up with debuffers is really bad. Makes it feel really bad to run a late surger. There were a lot of times where you have just getting flooded with the same position is bad. I think just every position really does not like it when there's so many on board. Kazuna even has an advice where if too many characters have the same strategy, she recommends pick something else. Trust this dude. Don't even deal with that.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
サイレンス鈴鹿と9番セリウスカイ、この2人が競り合っているぞ。さあ後続を離して先頭に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿。
サイレンス鈴鹿軽やかな走りをしていますね。
サイレンス鈴鹿快調に飛ばしていきます。6番セリウスカイ上がっていきます。さあ花に立ったのは
Okay, so the same Sky Chariot strat's probably not working, and Fine Motion has to go through that whole crowd that's just blocking her way. However, she also has 1300 power, so she absolutely can accelerate fast enough to punch through the whole audience, which is of forces that are in front of her, which she's absolutely doing that right now. Very scary to think about. Don't let Sky take you, Suzuka. Oh, she's going behind. At least take angling. Take angling. No, I think they missed. I think they both missed angling. At the very least, I can see who took angling. Wait, I think she took. Wait, Suzuka, okay? Wait, this good. Boss champ. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god, she took it. That's great. All the debuffs hit. I don't know if you guys noticed. All the debuffs came in. Just the absolute flood of debuffs at the end. Were just, I can just imagine just a bunch of hands just like them holding Sky back. Just imagine just these two just holding Sky back like go, push. And thankfully that fine motion was got pretty close, but couldn't accelerate fast enough to catch up to Suzuka. But yeah, it's a pretty crazy strategy. No, not this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, bringing this thing is insane. I have to look up what the heck is a chariot strat to really understand what's up with that. Okay, so long story short, if there's no other runaway in the room, pretty good chance of winning. If there are other runaways in the room, you need to have 800 stamina or cry. Sweep Tosho Cup. Oh, that's interesting. I have to look that up later. See if someone's streaming that. Just a whole room full of nothing but sweeps. Wait a minute. Hey, I saw it. That's sunny. Yeah, it needs to be cloudy. Everyone, you gotta read the rules. Gotta read the rules. Okay, so this guy's bringing Mile Taishin, as well as Dom Grass Wonder and Dom. Okay, actually, see, this is the problem with indie learners, because the stat line just isn't stat lining enough. You would need so much more width just to maybe hit the stat line, because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I personally just don't feel comfortable bringing the debuffer if they have less than 1200 width. See, for example, 13 width. This one, 1200. And here we go, boys and girls. Hope you're ready. We have the end Oguri with S running S Smile S End. But thankfully, nobody else is running fronts. Guys, nobody else is running fronts except me. Guys, this might be it. We might just be looking at another Suzuka dub. Another certified Suzuka dub maybe in the forecast. Hello, Hero 7026. So, long story short, of what I've been doing so far is that my mile cafe runs have been leaving a lot to be desired. So I'm testing out Runaway Suzuka. I think right now I've been thinking of either dropping Rudolph for another front ace just to have a higher chance of winning in case someone else brings their own Runaway Suzuka, or trying out a strategy in which I boost Suzuka's stamina to 800 to have a higher chance of her not dying in the middle of the race. Using my borrows to try to make parents to just start looping for skills to hit it. That's what I was doing. I was borrowing parents for a while, just doing a lot of indie runs to get a good speed parent, a good Ryan speed parent for Cafe, because Lord knows she needs all the help she can get in terms of speed. And getting a Seiyun Sky that has groundwork sparks in all her legacies. Just her and the grandparents with groundwork sparks. That was very important. Just remember that one race of round 2 ended in a 4-way near photo finish with Digitime winning by a nose, second place by a head, and third by a neck in front of fourth. Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds crazy. That sounds similar to, I believe, the Kentucky Derby where Forever Young participated. If I remember correctly, Forever Young got 3rd place, but it was a photo finish where he and 2 other horses made it near the end to the finish line there. Oh, and this guy's running pace Grass Wonder, not late. Okay, I usually think that debuffers are best in the late slot, but I guess this guy decided to run pace. Maybe he's going more so after the front runners. Yeah, it's possible that he might be targeting the front runners with that Grass Wonder. We'll see how good that strategy pans out. There's still a huge gap, and Taishin's looking to close it. Carry over. Contest! Contest! No! Tachyon, get out of the screen. I don't want to see you. Contest! 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 Oh my god, that... You see that Christmas Oguri? Oh god, she's just baboosting. Here comes Oguri with the steel chair! Okay, Suzuka, please. Oh no. Oh no. She took it at the end. Alright, Suzuka gets second or third. We're about to see. Okay, yeah, Suzuka just barely lost to that Taishin. I didn't think the will be declared. I think she's starting to tuck her tongue out. Yeah, that's such a great way. It's like, yeah, I remember someone asking, is there a lore reason Umas don't stick their tongue out for a photo finish? Are they stupid? Lightning Surge. Oh. Oh wow, he's borrowing a 1 limit broken Daiichi Ruby. Specifically borrowing a 1 limit broken Daiichi Ruby. Now, this guy is actually gaming. See we see that this is a real esports gamer. That is absolutely just, that is basically pinpoint optimization right then and there. Because allegedly a Ruby with a single merge is better than a fully merged one. Allegedly, that's bullshit, and it's not. And even if it is better, it's not by that much. But allegedly, yeah. So allegedly, the whole thing about Daiichi Ruby being fully merged versus one merge, it's a bunch of phony baloney nonsense like the Loch Ness Monster in North Dakota. It's not actually. There's not actually a very significant loss if you use her max merge versus non-merge. It's just pinpoint. It's just like I said. It's just for pinpoint optimization. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. People running Bobo and Bobo just overtake. Urara wins instead. I'll be happy. You know what? Urara going ahead of Suzuka. I'm fine with that. So it's like when people say you need max limit broken tachyon speed, but you don't. Yeah, you gotta remember to take everything you hear from the YouTube Johnnies with a grain of salt. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying that a lot of times the advice you hear on the internet from just randos and YouTube Johnnies might not be applicable to every single person. There's a lot of nuance to take into account. But of course, asking your average internet Andy to properly analyze things with nuance is already a losing battle. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll drop off here. It's already been 3.5 hours. Thank everyone for watching. It's already very late for me. I should be going to bed soon. I didn't mean to stream this much. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back unless they start the debuff propaganda. People listen. No, the debuff propaganda is actually legit. That will carry your Oshi's low tier ass to the finish line in races she has no business going into. As an example, it's using double debuff cringe nonsense that got me this absolute heinous, goofy nonsense. But yeah, I'm just gonna drop out. Good night, everyone. I'll be back. Tune in tomorrow for my CM win. Good night.